Hare Mai. Hello and welcome in Maori, down under here in Hamilton, New Zealand. This is day 5 of 3 World Championships being held here in the land of the Kiwi. And this is the Massé World's Women 9-Ball Championship. 48 players started out on Tuesday for a $175,000 prize fund, $50,000 to the new champion, since Cho Che-yu, the defending champion, was knocked out in straight sets by Rubalin Amit. These are the quarterfinals. 3 of 5 sets, races to 4. Winner breaks. If the deciding set is tied, it goes to a shootout. The 9-ball will be on the spot with no break box. Your players in this quarterfinal is Kelly Fisher. She's been winning every tournament in sight since 2004, especially these last 2 years. And Siming Chen, the lady you're looking at on your screen, considered by many the world's best player. Highest Fargo, 792. Kelly Fisher's is 761. She is ranked number 24 by the WPA, but that's because she doesn't play very many tournaments. Kelly is ranked number 2 by the WPA. And here we go. Siming Chen to break.
Well, scratched right into the side pocket on the break.
We've seen better starts than that.
Yeah. Yeah, like 3-4 break and runs.
Kelly Fisher is rather great at handling an open table like this from the break. The 5-ball is a bit of a problem, but it could turn into a 5-9 combo, but I doubt it. She'll probably just go for the full run. Kelly Fisher has been winning tournaments, as I mentioned earlier, since 2004. In 2023, she has 5 wins. 2 Predator Pro Billiard Series tournaments, Michigan and Puerto Rico, Iron City Invitational, Fairfield Invitational. 2022, there's a Michigan Open. World Games 9-ball singles in 2022. Oh, I could just read 2 pages worth of accomplishments off her title, but some of the more important ones would be Billiards Digest Player of the Year 2008, 2012, 2013. Billiards Digest Player of the Decade 2010 and 2020. Arizona Billiards Player of the Year 2019, 21, 22, 23. And here comes the 5-9 combo. Or are we going to see a safe?
No, we are going to see the 5-9 combo, but she was trying to go 3 rails to the inside of the 5-9 and went off the side pocket point to get on this.
And one of the biggest honors that we have for a player in the world of pool is the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame in 2021. And a great apologizing for making the 9?
No, apologizing for not scratching in the side and go off the side pocket point for that straight shape on the 9-ball.
Okie dokie. Well, game number 1 and the first race to 4. 3 of 5 races to 4. If the third and deciding set is tied at 3, it goes to a shootout. We saw a very exciting game between Rubalin Amit and Cho Che-yu yesterday, where she took out the defending champion. Amit took out the defending champion.
Yeah, that definitely could have been a shootout too.
Sure.
That was super close.
We are in the quarterfinals Kelly breaking game number 2. I was going to read off the contestants in the quarterfinals, but we'll stick with the game here and come back to that in between games.
Yeah, so made a wing ball on the break.
3 balls to stop shot.
Well, she's got to draw the cue ball back first for the 2 ball.
Look at this 4 ball. The 4-9's set up. If she gets this 2 ball and gets on the 3, well, she'll have a very similar combo from the 4 to the 9 instead of the 5 to the 9 this game. Out to the middle of the table to shoot the 3 ball in the right-hand corner pocket. Lays perfect to fire the 3 ball in and run the cue ball between the rail and the 5 and get on this 4-9 combo.
Well, a little bit funny contact there. If you could see that the 3 ball turn a little bit. But still, in the end, it did go in. She's got nice shape on the combination.
She made the 5-9. Let's see if she makes the 4-9.
It did go in, slide off the rail. Nice pocket speed on the combo. She's up 2-0.
Well, I guess that would be 2 break-and runs, even though they were a 5 and a 4 ball combo, but Simming nonetheless never came to the table. Our referee in the arena is Angela Williams. She is from Michigan, USA. Kelly is sponsored by Predator, thus breaking with a Predator cue.
Oh, made the wing ball again.
3 ball.
3 ball as well. Shape on the 1.
That's the same position she started out with the last game. So she's replicating her break and ends up pretty nice on this 1.
Some traveling to do to get on the 2, but if she gets the decent angle on the 2 ball, center of the table, how is the speed? She ran a little bit further than she wanted to. Might be able to still draw past the side pocket on the left to get to the short rail. She drew it really deep. She just went by the 4 and she's got perfect, great angle. Now probably back to the center of the table.
To the rail and over to the middle of the table for the 6 ball.
A little bit shorter than she would have liked. Won't be able to hold the cue ball as well.
She has choices.
She could go also with top left for the 7 in the side, for example. Cross in between the 7-9. Maybe the 7 in the bottom left as well.
Exactly. Cross. I think she crosses back over and plays the 7 in the same pocket. Or crosses over and plays it to the side.
I think it's preference. A lot of preference in that.
That's why there's 4 pockets. On the bottom part of the table that are available for that ball.
3-0, another breaker run from Kelly Fisher. Definitely quick fire.
Can she close out the set without Simming Chen coming to the table? This break will tell all.
let's keep an eye on the scores on the other tables. We have Yasmin Ushan up 3-0 in the first opening set against Chihiro Kawahara. Rubelen Amit and Wei-Tzu Chen just started, so it's still 0 each. And Liu Shasha, or Shasha Liu, is up 2-0 with Christina Tkach.
Isn't that name fun to say? Lu
Shasha.
Shasha.
Shasha Liu?
Shasha Lu.
Yeah, definitely one of the names. Yeah, like I said before, when I started playing pool, she really wasn't around that much no more, so I never really got to see her play. But definitely impressed me a couple days ago when we had her on the stream table. And now she's in the quarterfinal, so...
And we saw some of her results on that WPA 9-ball. I think she won 4 times in a row. Back quite a few years. But nonetheless, the talent is obvious. 9-ball tracking towards the corner.
This time the 8 stayed up, but the 4 goes in.
She makes 3 balls on the break. No
2
shot
ball.
on the...
Right?
Isn't that the one up on the top there?
Yeah, but she made 2 balls.
2, 6. I only see 6 balls on the table. Oh, I didn't see the 8 hanging in the pocket. It looked like it was part of the pocket.
Yeah, I understand. It looked like a shadow.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter so much,
May as
though.
well be in.
She doesn't have a shot on the 1.
That young lady right there.
And I like what she's gonna do here. Play a push, take away the 9.
Straight back. On the 1.
Yeah, you might. I mean, I might like it. Especially I'm 3-0 down. I didn't have a shot yet. I might.
If you just
go
come
ahead.
close to the corner pocket, you're making the 8.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you don't double kiss. But if you play firm,
Exactly.
you can twist it also. So I like it. But she's gonna play it soft and try to play shape on the 1 in front of the corner. Oh, has made the 8. What is the 1 ball doing? If the 1 goes in, it's trouble. Oh,
It sits up. One of her sponsors is Omen. Was that an omen? The way it's set up. Time will tell.
Definitely is gonna give Siming some time to get feel for the table.
She is sponsored and plays with a Q Lee's.
That's right. Yeah, Kelly played a push out, took away the early combo, just to make sure that there was a chance to get back at the table.
Oh, that's right.
But then Siming Chen played that bank shot into the 8 and got shape after and ran out.
Adrian Prasad on the left side of your screen there, yawning as he did lose a match today. April Larson, both USA juniors, and Kelly Fisher. A look of concern and patience. Leading 3-1 over Siming Chen.
Well, did cut the break quite a bit. Still made a ball in the side. Has a shot on the 1, but the 2 ball is blocked by the 5 ball.
What are the odds that she powers this ball and brings the cue ball all the way down to where it is to play the 2 ball in the upper part of the table, in the same pocket as the 1?
Well, for her, probably quite decent. Also high for you? Did you just say that? Oh. I might play safe, actually.
I like that shot. I like going up and coming right back down again.
But she did. Well, she didn't get all the way down.
Yep.
But did she get on the bank shot?
Mm-hmm. And the cue ball comes right around the 5.
It's quite the cut on the bank. Be very aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if she plays the cue ball 3 rails behind the 8 and the 2 to the short rail.
She might just play the 2 ball right there and the cue ball behind the 3.
Nope. She might be banking. And she has missed the bank. And the chance for Kelly. I believe there is a 4-6 combination going to the top right corner, so that would mean she doesn't have to go back and forth all the time. Just get there from the 3 to the 4, which is already quite a task.
Well, she can go between the 5, 9, or what else? How else can she do this? She can come straight up.
She's looking at if she can pocket the 4 ball, but I wouldn't be too interested in that.
It's a little tough to get the cue ball to that top rail and get straight in with both those 2 balls. Let's see how she attacks this.
Well, did touch the 5. She's going to be ending up behind the 6.
Yeah, I was looking to come up the other side of the table. Going between there was rough.
She might, because she just bumped off the short rail, she might be able to still kick at it and make the 6.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I would know what it's either that or kick at it soft and try to tie him up.
Let's see what she does. It's one or the other.
She chose to tie him up. Did hit the rail double, I believe.
Referee just called a foul.
Called a foul, but I believe also Kelly agreed with her.
Oh, yeah. Didn't get the rail. They were both there looking at it.
Yeah, they both were standing right on top of it, so I'm quite sure they got to the agreement. Yeah. Another chance for Chen to close the gap. Definitely could be freewheeling this set because she was down 3-0. Just try to make it close, and before you know it, you might win the set.
Yeah, and in these short races to 4, the gap closes real quick. Oh, unless you do that.
Unexpected miss from Simming, and even though it's a long shot on the 5, if I were Kelly, I would be happy. Here's the foul. I think it didn't hit the rail.
You know,
again.
it kind of leaned into the rail and it just didn't finish.
I thought it was going to go
Yeah.
towards the rail, and then, yeah, it ran out of gas.
Yep.
Oh, quite high still on the 6. She might be able to cut this in. If it's frozen, it would help her out.
Yeah, she could spin it if it's froze. Even if it's off just a hair, it still spins. But
Yeah,
it's,
true,
It's much tougher, more likely to come out.
How frozen would that 6 ball be? That's the question. We will find out when she shoots it.
If she shoots it, if she shoots it, it was frozen. If she doesn't, it wasn't.
I think she will. No.
Look at the jelly roll she gets with the 8.
Yeah, that definitely worked out. She wasn't trying to get that 8 involved, but
I think she was using the 8 ball to stop the 6.
it's going 2 rails at it. Don't mind this, because if you catch it like half ball, you send the 6 to the short rail. Yeah, I mean, a lot of good things could have happened kicking that way. I really like that.
It's a bigger ball, too.
Yeah, now the same thing. The value of playing the bank is just not so high. I don't think you can get a decent shot on the 8 after. Well, not something like you really want to swing at. So I might just pass on this bank the 6 ball, 2 rails up table.
Let's see what Kelly does.
Oh. Ooh.
She's trying to get that cue ball to the rail.
Yeah, she was trying to get the 6 near the 8, so the 8 would block the corner and get the hook behind the 9. That way, if there was going to be a jump shot, Chen couldn't make the 6.
Well, she was hoping for double trouble, leave the cue ball on the rail too.
Yeah.
Take away the whole bottom part of it.
Oh.
No, left it out. Not a bad result.
Yes.
Even though she missed the ball.
Second prize.
I think she's just going to touch it, or she's going to thin it and come all the way down behind the 9.
She might bank it to the short rail. No, similar shot, trying to get the 8 in between.
I think Semi will be trying to pocket the 6 ball in the left-hand corner pocket. Cue ball coming around.
And where are you gonna have shape on the 8?
Middle of the table.
Oh,
Just past.
so soft.
Close to where she is now.
That's a scary shot. That's
I know it's a scary shot.
She did go
She
for
went
it,
for it,
but
yeah.
she was not gonna get to the center of the table, and could have scratched there.
Well, she hit it thick. Otherwise, she probably, well, she would have had more speed. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, super tough shot.
Yep.
Now if Kelly makes this top spin, 8 goes in the side, so big shot. Possibly to close out the set. Oh, she's missed the 6 ball as well. Back and forth misses. And yeah, I got lucky. Unless there's a carom on the 9. But I might.
She looked at it.
I might bang this straight back.
I think she would have looked at it a lot harder if she thought she might shoot it.
Yeah, I think she's gonna bang the 6. I like it. Just don't pound the ball. Give yourself a chance to make it. Nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
I like what she's done.
She's taken away part of the ball. The right side.
I forgot that Siming actually plays, like, she likes to move a lot of safeties and a lot of moving. I don't know. I thought she was playing quite aggressive, but
Well, with
she
her
really-
experience, my lord. What hasn't she played?
Oh, the cue ball. Yeah, slides in off the back. So, very good safety shot from Chen. Gets her ball in hand.
Yeah, this young lady started playing snooker at 8 years of age. She's 30 years old, as opposed to her opponent's 46 years of age. They have played before in the Philippine Open, actually, in 2011, with Simi Chen defeating Kelly. Simi Chen, Billiards Digest Player of the Year 2011, Arizona Billiards Player of the Year 2017, 2019. She won 9 of the biggest tourneys worldwide. A 2017 WPA World 9-ball champion. World Chinese 8-ball champion in 2019.
Oh! 9 on
And-
the break.
And 2017, wow. So now we're at 3-2. Wait, 3-3, excuse me, I missed. All of a sudden, that 3-1. Wait a minute, I did that wrong. Yeah, it's 3-1 lead, 3-0 lead turns into a tied ball game. Breaking from the side. Since there's no break box, the 9-ball is on the spot.
Well, dry break. No, made it. No, dry break. And
Yeah.
look at where the
Yeah,
two ball
you-
has ended up.
It's hard to see the 2-ball. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, where do you push to?
almost everywhere you go,
Yeah,
you'll
it's-
leave
it's-
something on the 5-2 combination.
Exactly, with that corner pocket, a guaranteed make if you send anything close to it. You have
I
to
might,
guard
I
against
might
that.
kick into the 5 ball and leave the cue ball there.
Kick into the 5-ball,
Make the 2
long rail,
then
and just leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a push.
I mean, I wouldn't know what else. At least it guarantees me to come back to the table, but probably hooked. Like there's probably a safety after.
I don't
but
know if she leaves that cue ball up against the 5 or close to the 5 like she's doing. I'd go. Well, that's too much. Did she leave too much ball? Yeah.
Well, it's still interesting because if she plays the carom, she's gonna lose the 1 ball. So it's still like it's a chance to stay back at the table, but it's not guaranteed to be on the 1 after. Unless she bangs the 1 ball in
Well-
and caroms the 2 ball in. If she makes both, she's on the 3.
Well, I'm thinking, on her last push out, Simi straight back that cue ball into the one ball into the 8, because it was a push, and now she's left a push here that can probably work to her advantage. Otherwise, she'd give it back. There, that's what I mean. Again, she gave her too much to work with on both push-outs. But where else do you push? I actually liked that what you mentioned was kicking the long rail to the 5, making the deuce, leaving the cue ball close to the 5, and letting her deal with the 1 ball.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't
I like
mind
that.
this either, because you know that still something more has to happen. Like, she was not guaranteed to be on the 1 ball either. The 5 almost came in between. And has missed the 1.
Well, in that case, Kelly did good. She got back to the table.
I don't really agree with that saying.
The
but
way it turned out,
most of the
she's back
people
at the
would
table.
say, did she win? Yeah, then it was the right shot.
Yep. That's kind of the point I'm
Yeah,
making.
I know. I'm not sure if I follow that one, but oh, she's trying to hold the cue ball to get to the center of the table. Spin didn't really grab, a little bit of overcut. This is a long 3 ball.
Yeah, see, Tim, the way I look at it is if you get the result you want, which is to get back to the table, the plan worked. Because she got back to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, had she made the ball, well, then it's a whole different story.
So just run just right in front of the side pocket.
What a treat we've had these last 2 matches. What a treat.
She's gonna go for this cut and go twice the short rail. She's missed a 4. I think she's also missed a 4 in order to be able to get the cue ball to go 2 rails.
Well, do you go for this, or do you put the cue ball behind the green 6 over by the 8 ball?
What's either the cue ball 2 rails glued with the 6, or yeah, I think I should play that. Oh, looks firm. There might be a window.
Might be.
Looked like she hit that quite firm.
It looks like she has a perfect window. 4-inch gap between the 6 and the 8, and she's got it right through her, right through there. And makes the ball with a perfect bank.
Well, key shot here. This could be a set-winning shot right here on the 5 ball. And there it is. Well, what a run out from Kelly Fisher, who wins the first set. Beautiful bank in a long, tough 5 ball. Made this possible. She was 3-0 up. Things got tight. But in the end, she got the job done. It looks like both players will leave the arena for a little bit.
And Michael Salmon, this pool stat guy, comes in perfectly with perfect timing with these stats. Set number 1, Kelly Fisher, 4-3. Overall performance, 8-11 to 625. Break success. Kelly Fisher having more success at the break and getting a shot after the break, much more than Simin Chin. 2 fouls to 1. Kelly leads in that category. Not a good category to lead in, but she won the first set. And missed shots, Simin Chin leads with 5 misses to Kelly Fisher's 2. Safety efficiency about the same for both players. So the stats are a little lopsided over to Kelly's favor with only 1 game difference, but she has the first set. And you need 3 of those to win the match. Some of the other quarterfinals, how are they matching up? How are they doing? Chihiro Kawahara has lost the first set to Jasmine Ocean, but leads the second set 1-0. Rubelin Hamit trails 1-0 to Wei Wei. And Liu Xia leads 3-2 in the first set over Christina Tkach. And Xia Liu is at the table now, so she needs 1 game to win the first set. Can't see the table, I just see the player at the table. So I can't tell you what the chances are.
Well, it looks like Xia is currently kicking at the 5 ball, hooked behind the 6.
That bodes well for Christina, so we might have a hill battle for the first set. Might have.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was 3-0 Xia up. So,
yeah.
Comeback for Christina.
And she now comes to the table, it looks like. Yeah, she's at the table, so don't know what she has.
A long 5 ball. If she makes it, she gets on the 6. Most likely to go 3 each.
We'll update that later. Let's see where this takes us. Our sponsors are Yalin, Massé, Ven Billiards, Kamui, Billiard TV, Little Monster, Predator, and of course the 3 World Championships on offer here in New Zealand are sanctioned by the WPA. The Yalin Men's World 8-Ball Championship and this Massé Women's World 9-Ball Championship, and of course the Predator World Junior Championships. 3 divisions, boys under 19, boys under 17, and a girls division. And the game is 10-ball for them. The girls race to 6, the boys race to 7.
So now, second set coming up, Kelly breaking.
Our players back in the arena. Kelly Fisher will be breaking as Simin won the lag, so she broke in the first set. Kelly will break in the second set, and they will alternate the break at the sets. Your referee from Michigan, USA is Angela Williams. She's come halfway around the world to referee this match, this tournament. And they are part of the EPBF, the European Pocket Billiards Federation. Oh, if the 6 and the 7 were reversed, this rack would be easy. They are not, so this rack is a little on the tough side. Will she play the 2, the 3, and the 4? She made the 1 and the 2. Will she play the 2, 3, and the 4 and take a carom on the 5-9?
That carom is tough.
I'm just looking at it, looking at possibilities.
She might still be able to get to the 6 ball. Like it might be still cuttable. Interesting layout indeed. Oh, she missed the opening shot. She's missed.
And look where she's left the 3 ball. Yeah, she's looking to see where she can get for the, if she can pocket the 6 ball.
I really wouldn't know what else. Well, yeah, you would play the carom on the
No.
line.
I was just, that's why I asked you. Would you play the carom? Might you play the carom?
I just think
it's
you gotta
there.
you gotta, like, if you had ball in hand, you
With
could
head ball in
position-
hand, you play the carom.
Yeah, because you
Sure.
could like position it
Sure.
to where it, yeah, it's a lot easier, but you still have to get there. Like she can maybe draw in between the 5 and the 9, and you might bump the 9 over in front of the corner. She's
What
not
was that word you used? Might?
might, yeah, she might. What's wrong with might?
I'd rather, and you will bump the 9.
Yeah. I understand, yeah, but not everything is so.
Guess what?
Safety on the 6, 2
Now,
rolls out.
from here, the carom looks good. It's off the rail enough that you can get the cue ball by it. No, she's looking at the 6 all the way. She's not even thinking about the carom.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no, from this angle, the carom is really tough. You're right. I thought it laid a lot better than that.
Well, I think she's got.
Is there room to get by this?
Well, she could still play a stop shot in the 6 ball around the 9 out. She could play safe.
Let's take a
I
good look
don't
here.
mind that. Play it firm enough so if you catch the 9, it still goes out.
Nice hit. He's trying to figure it out, huh?
Well, the thing I'm wondering is, did she really think she was gonna put the 7? Like, was she gonna push it better?
Well, is she gonna? She's got a safety behind the 9, the cue ball.
Played the bank and oh, just dropped.
She played the 6 railer.
Well, the cut on the 9 it is to open her account in the 2nd set. Didn't use any rails on that.
No, she didn't. And she takes the first game of the 2nd set with a questionable bank shot because it almost hung up, but it didn't. Well, the first set was dropped by Christina Tkach. Lu Sha won set number 1. And Jasmine Ocean had a 1-0 lead, but in the 2nd set, Kawahara leads 2-0. For those of you that want any information on these tournaments that are going on, as the bracket or things of that nature, go to ProBilliardSeries.com. It's all there, the players list, the prize funds. And now the break. Looks like the one ball's available. The 5-6, the 5-9 in front of the pocket might have a chance if you can get to it. It does. It's makeable.
Well, it's all gonna depend on how you get on the 2 ball, and she doesn't have a great shot on the 1 to really get nice on the 2, unless she plays for a 2-6 combination.
Two ball down the rail, or will she just put it up against, put the cue ball up against the 7? Both options.
I do like to roll up on the 7. It also puts the 2 ball in a safe spot. That was a good call. I like that. She kind of looked like she felt she hit that perfect, but it looked to be a little bit thin from the beginning when it left.
Yeah, that's where she has to get to make that combo. Anywhere where she can hit it on the underside and cut the 9 ball back.
Extension.
Oh, she's like, she actually said the 4 ball's in a good place to be able to get to that location. Uh-oh, that might mess things up. Nope, it didn't.
Yeah, it has not.
Straight cut, leaving the cue ball right about where it is now. Maybe a little bit more to the right, to the center of the table there. I mean, to where she can see the 4 and draw it around 3 rails to get to the 5 for the 5-9 combo. Oh well, there went that plan.
So now I do know that Simming does play some 3 cushion, so she might go 3 rails behind the 5-9.
Yeah, maybe.
Over the
down
right
there, yeah.
side.
Mhm. No, I was thinking of a way to possibly make it too. She's going to the. Can she possibly massé this around the 7 and go rail first?
It's a big massé.
It's a big massé, and it's a big reward for her opponent if she misses it. In other words, the stakes are too high to go for a shot like that.
Well, it looks like the jump
no.
cue is coming out, but I don't like to jump at this either. It looks like the 7 is in the way.
This is going to work out real nice.
Wow. Played a great shot there.
Yes, she did. 4 rail safety with a jump cue. On the ball, out of the jaws.
Well, we are going to find out if that 5-9 is wired, because if it is,
That's not wired. She has to get the cue ball underneath so she can cut the 9 ball back. Let's see how she
does have
plays
half
this.
a pocket. She does have a small pocket, so she could get to the bottom. But if you don't make it, you probably hang up the 4 and you sell out.
Yeah, she could go rail first on this. So it's straight in. Well, I believe she has a shot here. She's going to cut the right there. There you go. And she can put her on the cue ball to keep it away from coming into the 9. I think she makes this.
Oh.
And I thought wrong.
Did the cue ball push the 9 out a little bit? Like, did it meet in front of the corner pocket, or no? She might have to kick into the balls to make it. Cut shot on the 5. Oh, she's missed that as well.
She looks surprised.
Well,
Kelly's face
it probably
looks
feels weird too, because like they expect great pull from each other,
That's sure.
and yet both of them are missing shots where we really would expect them to make them too. Like you could see that on her face. She was not expecting that to happen.
She got up and in her eyes it looked like she was saying, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
This 9 ball to tie things up at 1 apiece. Oh, really?
Yeah, look at her face. She
Yeah,
goes,
that's what I
"Oh,
said,
wow."
oh, Our timekeeper and scorekeeper is Maria Zlateva. I think you guys all know her daughter, Kristina, from Bulgaria. Oh, was that Silviana Lou on the right?
Yes.
Okay. I saw the side view and I wasn't 100% sure because I caught the view a little late. Oh, cue ball.
Oh. Stays up. Made a ball. No future on the 1.
What's she gonna do here? Don't know if she can see any part of the 1 at all.
would say maybe the left side, but I really wouldn't want to hit the left side of that. I might push just a little bit to the left on the short rail.
She's pushed twice, and both pushes didn't go well for her. Actually, one didn't go well for her. The other one, she ended up winning the game anyway. So, it went well.
Well, she did push it over just a little bit, but this is a really, like, not so much. Must say, I'm not a big fan of this position. She might choose to just bank the one ball straight over to the bottom short rail and run the cube length to the 4.
If she can see that much of the side, look at this.
Oh, nice shot there.
Better yet.
You needed such a good accuracy on that to make that happen.
She hit that real nice. Came up and
Yeah, ball in hand for Kelly. Brilliant safety that was.
one game apiece, but Kelly has ball in hand. These races go fast. They are short. The 4. Quick to get to, but quick to get out of too. Just a small draw here to get on this 4 ball.
Gotta be careful not to get straight.
Yeah.
It would be tough to get to the 5 the straighter you get, but she got a nice angle here.
I don't think you can ask for much better than this.
No, I don't think so either.
These last 4 balls don't have any need for words. Just Kelly's actions. Okay, Tim, straight down, 2 rails forward or 2 rails back?
I like 2 rails forward. Get to the 3rd diamond. Well, she's going 2 rails back.
That's just a preference.
Yeah, but still I like the 2 rails. Especially on the money ball, you don't want to get on the rail, like froze to the rail,
Yeah.
so you got decent on the 9. 2-1, Kelly Fisher.
Out of the top 16, the ladies that are out of the tournament would be Sakura Muramatsu, Seo Seo, Wang Wanling, Amber Chen, Cheska Centeno, Silviana Lu, Cristina Zarteva, and Margarita Fefelova.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of tight matches.
And the ladies that are still left in the quarterfinals here are the ones that put them out. April Larson, Adrian Prasad. The young man above them is, I believe, an American player. We'll find out if we can.
I think it's New Zealand.
New
I
Zealand?
think so. Yeah, we're not too familiar with most of the juniors. See new faces every year. Makes the 4. No shot on the 1.
Adrian was our runner-up last year in the World Junior Championships in Austria. And in fact, he met his opponent that defeated him earlier on the stream table here, and he won 7-0.
Strong performance.
Quite the revenge. Oh, look at
Ooh,
this.
This is sweet.
Oh, my favorite kind of safeties to play, the ones I hate to get out of.
I don't think there's
A way to get to it?
an escape. Maybe just kick 2 rails just in front of the side.
Yes. A little bit past the side. Yeah. Can she get by the 5 to get there? Yeah,
No, you
she
gotta-
can. She can. She will.
Well, I was thinking maybe go over the short rail and press it 2 rails, short rail, long rail.
If she
She'll find something.
might jump it off the table.
Yeah. No, she's going trying to go 1 rail.
Oh.
Oh. She still could get there.
Yeah, put that in your hat and smoke it. Jeez.
Well, that
What a good shot.
Cue ball's going 2 rails
What?
behind the 7.
What a good shot there. We were thinking she might go 2 rails at that 1 ball. She just went 1. Came right over. And safety number 2, not quite.
Yeah, I was expecting to go 2 rails behind the 7 there. She tried to go directly under it and failed to do so. So now we might see Kelly in trouble. Bank the 1 ball over, get the cue ball 2 rails stuck with the 5, the orange 5. Caught it quite thick. Good speed on the 1 ball, but did not get the cover. Quite decent chance here to bank the 1 into the 8 and get the cue ball on the right long rail behind the 9. Or have the 9 in between.
She's going to have to hit this pretty thin. Try to run over to where the 9 ball is. And use the 9 for cover. Stop the ball with the 8. She's going to double kiss it. I guess it wasn't froze.
No, if it was froze, this would have been a foul. So,
Yeah, sure. They both looked at it, so they knew.
well, that is maybe the only good news we have for Kelly on this.
On that shot. The good news for Kelly is she's leading by a set, and she's up 2-1 in the second. Her opponent is going to be forced to play a 6-8 combo.
Yeah, also doesn't really have to travel much. Crossover for the 5 in the same corner as the 3 ball. Get straight on the 6-8 combination, and after the 6 and the 7 will probably be tap-ins.
And she'll probably be coming straight down the rail here on the left. Yeah, the 6 ball should stay in place for the corner pocket so she can pocket it and just continue to run out. The noise in the background was Rubelin Amit. Barely made a 9 ball. And tied it up 1 set apiece against Weiwei.
Well, we are looking at 2 each soon. Straight in on the 9, so 2 each it will be.
Tied at 2.
The Massé WPA World 9-ball Women's Championship quarterfinals. Quite the money jump as well to get to the last 4. Last 4 semi-final gets 15,000 each. They get close to 8,000 now, so almost double the money.
Yeah, whole $2 under 8,000, 7,998. Well, I was gonna say there's 4 players that will get that sum. We'll just give them $2 more apiece, so they can make an even 8 grand. Tied at 2, game number 5. In set number 2.
She does really cut the break quite a bit, to where Kelly hits it thicker. And I believe Kelly has had better results, let's say like that, after the break, also shape-wise.
Well, how do they play 9-ball in Asia? How do they rack it on the spot, the 9-ball on the spot, or they rack the 1 ball on the spot?
Well, I don't know, because I will be going next week.
Oh, you'll find out. Okay.
Yeah. No,
Well,
but I believe the China Open has always been 1 on the spot, for example.
Well, right, and that was the point I was going to make. Is Seaman might be accustomed to breaking with the 1 ball on the spot, and not the 9-ball on the spot, which is a completely different break.
Yeah, for sure. She just got just perfect to have that small angle to get off the rail.
Yeah. Nice angle to come down for the 5 ball. She'll put a little bit of right low on it and come over to the right of the 6 against the rail and towards the 5.
A little bit jacked up, not too much.
Yeah, not too much.
Had to come up high, has come high, doesn't want to be on the rail.
But more than anything, doesn't want to be behind the 7.
For sure. But no, she's got small angle to go 2 rails. Straight and on the rail usually kills the action. Probably the cut in the side. Cue ball back to where the 6 is now. Oh, she cut it thin.
Too thin.
Oh, wow.
And it stays up.
Really wasn't expecting that to happen.
There's a missed ball. And her overall performance so far this set is 852 compared to 762 for Simi. Overall match is 828 minus to 689. Kelly leading in performance-wise. And that's why she's ahead one set. There's only one game difference in them at this point.
Straight draw to where she is now. A little bit short. Oh, big draw on that. Got nice on the 9.
And this is a race to 4, and Simi now leads 3 games to 2, 1 game away from tying it up. Keep in mind, it's $50,000 for the winner. I don't believe the women have a paycheck of that sum. It's been $50,000 for all the world championships. I believe it was the same in Austria last year.
Yeah, I believe they had the same amount for the winner in both events. I believe so.
Yeah, $30,000 second place, $15,000 for third and fourth, and the loser of this match will get $7,998, $2 shy of $8,000. And the ladies that lost in the final 16 got $41.25.
There is Yunlin Cheng from Chinese Taipei, just got knocked out by Joshua Filler 10-8 in the quarterfinal of the Yalin World 8-Ball Championship. Still good performance. Good to see him back at the business end of the tournament. Could have been 3 Chinese Taipei players in the semi-final. Had the chance to join Kunlin Wu and Ryan Su, I believe his name is?
HSU.
Su, yeah.
There's a cue maker in New York by the name of Richard Su. I used to play with his cues. They play so good. They really do. I had a Sneaky Pete for a long time. Then another real nice one.
So, dry break from Chen. Any trouble on the table here, George?
I don't see any. Just hold your nerve, make the ball.
Yeah, maybe the 6 ball.
And don't get behind the 5.
She might go 2 rails, yeah, just to make sure to stay away from that 5.
That's right.
Yeah, we've seen quite some.
Well, not from these ladies, but we saw.
True, yeah.
We saw a great player do it a couple of different times.
Okay, so nice angle from the 4 to the 5. Don't expect she will play a 6-7 combination. It's nice when you get straight, but when you leave yourself a big angle, not a big fan of that combo.
There was an entry for this tournament, wasn't there, of $750? Yeah.
Believe so, yeah.
Yep.
There she got almost straight. It's not exactly what she was trying to do.
Well, this is a little combo here. If things are going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong here. And I don't want to hear that I jinxed it. It's just that was the only possibility. And with 2 feet between the balls, it's not an easy combo.
No, I agree to that. And if Chen can get from the 7 to the 8, we'll be tied at 1 in sets.
A little bit of a cut here, but she's going to want to come up for the 9 ball. On the same side.
Oh, a little bit higher on the 9. So a little bit more cut. To win the second set, 4-2, Siming Chen. And I am quite sure the players are going to try and take another small break.
Siming Chen will be breaking in the 3rd set. As they alternate the break in the sets. And she won the lag. We're going to take a little time out, as the players will, and we'll be right back. I had one in my bag. Nice little break there. A little bit of a chocolate break. Set number 3. Breaking in this race to 4. Almost had a ball in. She did get a ball in. Nope.
Did not, no.
Did not.
So let's see if she will send the 1 ball down table and the cue ball 3 rails behind the 8-5.
Or to get tiebreak, please come to the tournament desk.
Did get the cover behind the 6, did not get behind the 8-5. Still could work, but it will be easier to hit for Sung Chen.
Little kick, that's not going to pay dividends.
Well, also the 5 doesn't go past the 8. Tough layout still. Can play the 5 in the side, as the 4 is on the top side of the table as well.
Well,
let's see if she wants to go forward 2 rails to play the 3 in the side. Or is she going to draw back to the center of the table? She might be too straight to go forward.
she's going to stun over for the 3 in the side, just like you said.
She did get very straight on this 3 ball.
Yeah, this is set number 3, excuse me. They're tied 1 set apiece. And it's 3 out of 5 sets. So they can be tied 2 apiece. And on the 3rd set, if the games are tied on the 3rd and deciding set, the 5th and deciding set, then it will go to a shootout. They must be tied in the deciding set, the 3. Ooh, I thought that might go back and forth there. Not quite to the middle of the pocket.
And exactly with how important that 4 ball is to get to the 5. Chen does have a good chance here to position herself with the ideal angle to make the 5 and get on the 6.
Just play this straight to the side pocket. Yes, she's going to play right past that 8-ball into the pocket.
Let's see if she's gonna try and get straighter on the 8, or if she just takes a small angle to draw to the left side of the 9.
I think she wants to make sure she makes it. And she did, coming straight back.
Well, Kelly did start off great in the first set, and then was kind of fortunate to still close that first set out. She was up 3-0, and I believe it went 3 each first set.
3 each, yeah. She broke and ran the first 3 racks of the first set. Simi came back with 3 racks of her own, only 1 break and run though.
But then after, I feel Kelly hasn't been playing so great in this second, and well, now in the third set, she really needs to step it up again.
And then once they were tied at 3, Kelly makes that 4th and final game to win the set. Second set, Simi started out with the first game. Kelly took 2, and then Simi won 3 in a row.
Yeah, but also including a couple mistakes here and there, which I'm quite worried about.
Well, they traded off mistakes, but and misses. But now we're in set number 3, and the score is 1-0. Let's see how things go from here. They took a little break. And we took a little break and got a little chocolate. And that seems to be a ball down.
Yeah, made a wing ball. Shape on the 1. As good as open rack, just maybe the 5 ball.
Yeah. She can come straight back for this and get on the 2 ball for the side. She can go forward or back, however she chooses to play this. Or to the side. And that's why I would have gone forward if she would have wanted to, is to get for that ball there. And she's got a nice angle to just follow it down and get onto 3 in the side pocket. Yeah, things. Oh, the 5 ball.
She might be able to draw straight back to where she is now, like near that area, or maybe bump the 7.
Yeah.
Then she at least has a shot on the 5.
Both corners are blocked. It looks like she barely misses the 6, or might brush the top of the 6 with the cue ball here. Yeah, not anymore. She's gonna maneuver around it.
Oh, she played that great. Now she can get 2 rails. Just go in between the 9 and the 7 and take a little bit more cut on the 7. But she needs angle anyways to get to the other side. Oh, she hit that quite firm. Still has a shot on the 7. 2 rail shape to the 8.
Well, this 8 to the 9, and she'll take a 2-0 lead in set number 3. And there's a 2-0 lead. If you've been following the other semifinalists, here's what we have going. Chihiro Kawahara, a set apiece with Jasmine Ocean, and Kawahara leads the third set 2-1. Amit Rubelin, Amit, and Wei Wei, set apiece with Rubelin leading set number 3 by 2-0, and Christina Tkach made a little comeback, and after dropping the first set, won the second one. They're tied 1 apiece in set number 3. Tkach seems to be chasing her opponents. She's been trailing on. She trailed in the last set and came back and won, and she was trailing here and has come back and tied it up.
Looking to make the 4-ball on the break here. Wing ball goes straight in. 2 balls on the break, but at least no offensive shot on the 1.
But a very defensive shot available on with the 6. In the stands, gave us one great game, is Chang Zhong Lin. He's over to the right side of us. Along with, is that Han Yu?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Yuki Hiraguchi sitting over there. Federgorsta sitting over there. Who's that next to Feder? Is that looks like Vitali from here.
No.
But it's not, yeah, but just from the back. Doesn't it look like him from the back? From the back. He was facing away from right there. That view right there.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. And they hang out together. I mean, Vitali's his road dog. No? Yes?
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Played a good shot there, I think. The full hook is there.
Simi Chen was in her chair looking like she was all business. Just all business.
Oh, Kelly really didn't hit it that bad. It's a little bit unlucky that the cue ball didn't find a bump on the 2 or the 6. Oh, that cue ball.
Uh-oh.
Could be a turnaround here. Chance for Kelly.
Not in a million years did you expect to scratch like that. Well, maybe in a million.
Called her extension. Knows that if she can get from the 1 to the 2, most of the traveling should be done.
It's funny, just before that scratch, we got a stat saying that Simi had not missed a ball, missed a shot since rack 2 of the second set. And then she goes and does that.
Yeah. Well, glad we didn't mention that stat beforehand.
Yeah.
They would
Well, he
blame
typed
us.
it. He typed
Oh
it.
yeah, well, they would blame us.
It's okay. I have broad shoulders. They can blame me all they want.
Well, I don't have broad shoulders. Okay, so now I'm wondering if the 8 goes to the left corner. Bottom left. Oh. Oh, she got too short on that. She might have to play to the corner and play the cue ball 3 rails around the 8-9, but the speed has been off.
Well, playing the 5 ball to the corner pocket, taking the cue ball around. Oh. I thought she was going to bring the cue ball 3 rails around the 8 and the 9.
Yeah, she really left herself long on that 6 ball.
Yeah.
I actually would have liked to let the stroke out on that.
Exactly.
Just to, yeah.
I can almost, you know, I would have felt much more comfortable making the ball, shooting it that way too.
Oh, straight cueing there.
Well, that's going to hurt her chances now because that was her opportunity to, you know, pull one back after being down 2-0. But now, Simi is looking at 3 games to nothing if she closes out this rack.
Well, got almost straight on the 8. 8 and 9 in the same corner to be on the hill.
We saw what happened in the first set. Kelly was up 3-0, and then Simi rattled off 3 straight games. In this third set, actually, Simi has come with 3 games a couple of times. In the second set, she was down 2-1 and came back with 3 straight games.
In the first set, she was down 3-0 and won 3 in a row, yeah. And then now the second.
She, in both sets, all 3 sets, she's won 3 games in a row.
Wow. It's quite a feat, actually, against Kelly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't, I mean, I wouldn't really expect that to happen.
And I don't think we've seen a break and run from Simi. We saw 3 from Kelly. Well, nothing down on the break. Perfect speed. Just bring it back to where the cue ball is now. You know, so many times you look at a shot, you see a layout like this, and if they just bring the cue ball back to where it is, they're ready for the next shot. It's so simple. Sometimes getting back to that spot is a little tough, though.
Yeah.
She's going to want to get about where she is now again. On that line.
Yeah, needs a little bit of angle on the 5. Yeah, last call for Kelly here in this set.
Yep.
Has to run this out. Cannot afford herself to make any more mistakes.
You know, she has a tendency of doing that. She'll get behind and then just like, it's like she tunes out for a little bit, she tunes back in. She tunes out and she tunes back in.
Could not have played it any
yeah,
better.
Maybe she just likes the heat.
So 3-1 and breaking, so who knows? She runs a pack here. It's only a race to 4, so definitely the chance to get it done. So
Angela Williams from Michigan in the US of A. Making sure the balls are racked nice and tight. And the 1 ball's down. If the 2 and the 9 were reversed, she might like it a lot better.
yeah, I believe so. The 2 ball is really not in such a great spot. Don't think there's any banks I like from there. Not saying there is no bank, but I think I would feather the 2, yeah. Caught it either very thin or judged the speed wrong because she was trying to get the 9 in between. Beautiful bank in the heart of the pocket, shape on the 3, can cross over to the right side of the 4. She earned herself a chance to finish this set. Look at this bank. Yeah, beautiful shot. Could be a set winning shot. That bank shot was what she needed. Can she finish here? Oh, doesn't want to be on the rail. She might be just okay to play with top right spin, or maybe a little bit lower, stun into the short rail and out. She's played that great. Did get straight on the 5 ball, but still, with being so close to the rail, she hit that really good. Now let's see. I might draw back for the side pocket, George. And then leave myself an angle to go down.
Right. You mean all the way past? Okay, gotcha. I was thinking just draw it back to where the side pocket is, so you're not against the rail and you can shoot and come down off the head rail.
Yeah, it would just be very awkward if you get straight on the 6. I think if you play this way, you know, if I draw past this point, then you at least have the angle to drop to the bottom side of the table. Now the question is, can she avoid the 8? Oh, she did not get on the 7. This happened in the first set, the same thing. Like, they just didn't finish. Especially Kelly in the first set. Now, you see the 6. Did she cut that? No, it looked like she just potted it clean and ran into the 8. A little feather off the 9, but she did get the hook.
Yeah, pretty. I was thinking to go off the other side of the 7, leaving the 7 there and leaving a lot of distance, but that offers a bank shot if she chooses to take it. And this way, she took that away. Nice shot.
If
Very
you get
nice
it,
shot.
the reward is definitely
Sure.
higher. Yeah, I might go 2 rails here. Short rail, long rail, into the 7, trying to catch the left side.
Might try to make it and stay there.
No, jump cue's out.
With a kick.
I might, if I jump it, I might try to jump the 7 into the 8, and the cue ball will go up table anyways. I see no value in banking the ball in.
That's why I see no value in the jump shot. I like the kick shot. Try to attack.
Oh, but look at the cue ball.
Yeah.
She's going to be
You wanna shoot
frozen on
this?
the rail.
I would call this a safety. I would play this safety.
I'd rather not shoot this. It's actually a really nice shot that she made it. Like, she made it clean, beautiful jump bank. Just no future.
Oh my. Sorry about that, guys. I couldn't believe that double kiss and went right in the side pocket.
Look at how she got on the 9 ball too.
Well,
Yeah.
if that doesn't happen, Kelly probably loses the 3rd set. But she got a good bump on that 8 ball and right to the side pocket. Let's go.
Here it is. Double kiss straight into the side pocket and get shape on the 9.
That's a huge break for Ms. Fisher. And how are we doing with the other semifinalist? Let's take a good look. Well, they rack the balls. Ocean and Kawahara, 1 set apiece. Jasmine leads 3-2 in the 3rd set. Weiwei and Rubelin Amit. Rubelin leads 2-1. Lu Shasha and Christina Tkach tied 1 set apiece, with Lu 3-2 in the 3rd set.
Another dry break. Just wondering if she goes real first. Could she get the cue ball behind the 5? But I don't think so. She can play a push out. She's going to push up to the 2 ball, but I like cutting the 1 into the 5 and bring the cue ball 1 rail, possibly to put the cue ball in between the rail and the 7.
I don't like that push. I was thinking about pushing over to where the 4 ball is. And then trying to slide down. This, she might find herself behind that orange 5. Nope, not quite. Couldn't hold it.
Well, she has pushed the 5 and the 6 together now, so 1 problem at the table.
Look at her tucking this in behind the 2 ball. What a shot.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't think she can. She has a window. Yeah, look at this.
Perfect.
Look at that small gap.
Yep.
Perfect cue ball. Three rails or 1 rail straight at it?
She's right at it.
Oh,
It's going to work out with no rail.
yeah. She tried to massé it, which you usually don't. You don't get so much speed on the cue ball while masséing it. So I'm kind of surprised. I think she could have went 1 rail at it, and probably more speed. Like hit
Yeah,
it
with the
firm.
massé. Yeah, she might have just masséed it at 1 rail, but got the back 2. Or that's how she played it. Because at that speed, as you saw, there was no rail afterwards, nor even a chance of catching a rail.
Yeah.
So I think she was going at it 1 rail.
So, is she considering a 5-6 combination there? Because I don't think I would like to use the 2 or the 3 to open it up.
You know, the way it looks on here, it doesn't look like it would be a bad option. Well, she can't go into the 5 now because she won't have position on the 4. Yeah, she's looking at where to be for the 4 to come down for the 5. I think after looking at it from 2 different angles, I like the combination that you just spoke of. Especially if she gets the cue ball right where it's at. Yeah.
Yeah, she must be going for that combo.
Yeah.
She's really wanting to close this set out because
Sure.
she missed a couple opportunities to do that so far. So
Yeah, you don't want to go hill. Close it out and work on the next set. Make your opponent play catch up. Beautiful.
made it. Got the double kiss. What has she got on the 5? I don't think she can get to the 7 ball. She has to go forward and she might go into the rail and catch the 8.
I wonder if she'll bank it. He gives her position.
Maybe into the rail and catch the left side of the 8. Flick off it. Oh, bank. Wide.
I don't see anything wrong with that bank shot at all, except that she missed it. That's it. That was a good percentage bank shot. I mean, it's in the higher percent.
Yeah.
So the position was pretty much guaranteed.
Well, There might be some pressure here. Yeah, she's
Whoa.
missed the 5 as well. I just feel like towards the end of the set they both get a little bit choppy or something. Like they're not closing out very strong at the moment.
Well, you know, sometimes players have they just don't play well against each other.
And I am very sure they've played each other a lot of times, so that might be the thing.
Back in 2007, I think I saw a couple of where Simi beat her and beat her pretty good, like 9-3. See if I can find that.
So another chance, but then again, it's in between. Like it's a big cut. She's got to draw the cue ball out. I think cue ball might be close to a scratch with top spin.
Yeah, for her second senior title in 2011, Simi Chen defeated Kelly Fisher 9-3 in the final.
Well, has made the 5. Needs to play top spin.
And
One or two else to get to the 8.
And when you see a number of tournaments like this, and you see all of the tournaments wins that Kelly has had, you know they've played each other quite a bit.
What a chance here to make it to another hill set. Just like the first one.
Yes.
3-0 down, Simi Chen, and got back 3 each. Now it's Kelly, 3-0 down, coming back 3 each. They go by strings of
Strings
threes.
of
Something
threes,
is going
yeah.
on here.
And that's exactly what it's been, in strings of threes. This is funny. Well, not funny, it's just amazing how things go. Kelly wins the first 3 games. They open the match. Simi wins the next 3. They both win a game. Then Kelly wins 2. That's the only time they haven't won 3 at a time. Then Simi wins 3 games in set number 2 and wins 3 games in set number 3, and now Kelly wins 3 games in a row. Every time. Strange and rhythmic.
There is Marco Teucher, Jono, Emily Sumrell, Sheridan Burmester. Marco qualified for semifinals
Oh, good.
tomorrow.
So you guys going to celebrate tonight? Better not celebrate a lot.
Well, we
Let him
have
rest.
Well, we keep doing the same thing like we have been doing from the beginning, and it has been working for him. So he's definitely going to say, "Well, guys, let's have some food and have a drink." So,
That's right.
yeah, we might be going.
Is he
Hey,
gonna
if
go-
it works for him, then
Is he going to go to work in the morning?
most likely, yeah. He's not going to change that pattern. I'll tell you that.
Superstitious?
Hey, whatever
Well,
works, works.
That's
Mm.
right. Not
So-
sure this one ball has an aggressive offensive position.
Could she cut the 1 in the side and run the cue ball towards the 9? She might make the 9, and if she cuts the 1 in, she might get on the 2 to the side pocket.
She cuts the one on the side, it's going to be traveling at a high rate of speed.
I mean,
Just saying.
the 6 ball is tied up. There's no ball nearby. So why would you not take a little risk at it? She's checking up. She was trying to get the cue ball behind the 9. Did not get it.
She's have the good kick shot. Or a full ball, I think. Or a piece of the ball, possibly. But the kick shot's good. For sure. There's another straight back she took earlier, but that safety between the 6-7 is really looking good. A nice roll into there, and you get her on both sides. Oh, she played the 1 ball to that position and brought the cue ball down. Boy, she almost tucked it behind the 2 also.
Yeah, for a second
Or
I
that
thought she
4,
was going to
excuse
head
me,
there.
yeah. She did that once before and it was quite the shot.
Can still go 1 rail past the 2, but then with stun, make it short. Might even need some right spin, or is she going around the 2? I'm not sure if she
She's
can
trying
make
to
it
go-
from here.
She's trying to go 2 rails, really spin up there,
Yeah,
and
then
went right into it.
Well, the 6 ball is open now. Ball in hand and a chance to run out. Besides the 2, the 2 doesn't go to the corner. Oh, great shape on the 2. She might have to play the 2 in the side unless she wants to shoot it to the corner with stun run and get to the center of the table.
Of course, that's exactly what she'll do. I wouldn't play that ball to the side. I'd play it to the corner so I can run the cue ball
Well,
over
she
there.
is. She's lining up to shoot it in the side.
Yeah, she is.
Just to float the ball. You don't have to do much with the cue ball. She even stunned it. Whoa. Whoa, the cue ball ran far there.
Keep in mind, she plays a lot of that Chinese 8 ball and those little tiny pockets. She's accustomed to that kind of a shot, to those small pockets.
Yeah, so 2 rails, get to the bottom short rail, I would say. I don't think she's gonna stay on the high side, is she? She might actually stay on the high side, why not? I usually like to be on the bottom side.
And that's where she's going to be.
Oh, did she get straight?
I like the way she brought it down and then came up towards it on the inside of the 9 to make sure there was no hook involved. I think she did get 2 straight. The cue she's playing with is made just for her, and actually Q Lee's has it, and it's called the CHEN Morning Star or something along that lines. They were in Vegas this past year. Got to go look at them.
So this is the biggest shot. Quite some angle on the 5. Can she still can't pass the side, or does she have to go? Like, can she get to the left side of the 6, or is she just gonna get past the side and get to the right side of the 6?
She's putting a lot of spin on the ball, so she's trying to cut it in and spin up, just like that.
How does she get there? She does get there.
She sure did.
Does have quite some angle, so now is she going to play soft draw into the 7 to stay there?
I'm with you there. It works because he's going to hit it to where she's going to have a shot. Yeah, she should bump right into it and get straight in on it.
Oh, that was a delicate little shot. Play with inside, drag inside, kill the cue ball speed.
April Larson was watching real close, and she said, I'm going to book that one. April Larson from the USA.
Oh, she has hung the 8. What a gift.
Let me check my glasses here. I thought that dropped. She hit the ball, and I looked to see where the cue ball was going, and the camera wasn't on it, and I didn't see where the cue ball went. And then you commented on the 8. Look at it hanging. Look how deep that ball is.
Oh, the cue ball. No, she's good. No, those are tricky shots. You can easily scratch in the side. And look at this. From 3-0 down, she wins this Third set. Hill, Kelly Fisher. She's on the hill set-wise.
What a gift. What a gift to Kelly. Gave her the game and the set.
She had such a clean run out too. It was really, I didn't expect that to happen for sure.
Well, the ladies will take a little break. And I think we're going to take one too. All right. Michael Salmon has put some stats up on there for us to read, folks. Everybody out there, computer land, take a look at these stats here. Let's see what we got. Set number 1, they played an 8-11 performance, 8-24 in set number 2 for Kelly, and then dropped it down to 7-58. We had some I guess we had some tired players because both players got down to about 760, 758 within 2 points. For the match there, Kelly's a little higher, and the fact that she won that set, that hung 8-ball just is going to play so big. What else have we got there? Successful breaking. It looks like in set 3, Kelly didn't break so hot, but then again, look at set number 2 on the break success. You see the differences there. Look at Kelly's break success compared to Siming's. 50, 0, 50% to 100% and 33%. Look at the average in the first 2 sets. Look at the average balls pocketed. And then at the bottom, look at the balls pocketed. And a big difference being that it looks like Siming has hung some balls for Kelly, and she only had to make 25 balls to win set number 3.
Well, one thing is quite surprising.
Those were mistakes.
10 missed shots from both, but like not each. Like total 20 missed balls.
I didn't get down there to that.
No, there was 10 each missed balls in 3 sets. That's
trying to
quite
get to
incredible.
That. Where did that go? Oh, I see. I remember where it's at. Let's take a look at those missed shots. For the match, Kelly has 10 missed shots and 10 missed shots for Siming. 4 in set number 3. And Siming missed 5 in set number 1. Kelly missed 5 in set number 2 and 3 in set number 3. Yeah, those missed shots have played big, and they've been converted to games.
Yeah, just definitely what we did not expect from the beginning from both, but probably playing each other has caused that to happen.
Surprisingly, the safety efficiency, they're right at 76 and 75%, the two of them, but some of the safeties from Siming were just devastating. They were just top safeties. There's the numbers back up again. Give you guys a little bit more time to look at them. It just seems that the players have tired out a little bit. Alrighty, opening up on set number 4. With a 2-1 lead, Kelly to break. One ball goes straight into the pocket. The cue ball goes kissed at the head rail and straight into the corner pocket. Nice open rack. Well, not so open. The 2 ball's a little tricky, but she has ball in hand to take care of the trick.
Well, she might be able to play it in the top left corner, and the 3 is nearby, so this layout is really nice. Just possibly the 6 to the 7. Gotta be careful there, but could play the bottom side of the 7 ball. Well, she got a little bit awkward on this 3 ball. Needs a big shot. And she has missed the 3 ball. Expect the unexpected.
With ball in hand, and she made the 2 ball and missed the 3.
Yeah, not happy here. Quite some angle on the 4, quite a big cut. Good
Well,
news is she can let the cue ball run quite a bit. Most of the time we'll have a shot on the 5.
Well, let's see if we can make a case for their energy. They started playing 9 o'clock this morning, or 9:30. And so they were probably here before that. And here it is, 7 o'clock in the evening. And they were pretty much in action most of the day. So if you think pool doesn't wear you down, guess what?
It does.
You've been falling asleep on there. I kid when I say that.
Let's see. Like I said, getting from the 6 to the 7 is quite tough. And she is pretty straight on this as well. She's gonna draw straight over. Can she still stun the cue ball over to the bottom side of the
She
7?
can go 2 rails to the other side of the 7. Oh, she went in reverse. It worked. She got a good angle on the 7 to come over for the 9 for the same pocket. No, she's going to roll it nice and soft and play it to the
how well
opposite.
did she play that?
Very well. She rolled it real nice. Those shots aren't easy to roll like that.
That little bit of draw on there to kill the cue ball, like most of the people would find that very awkward. Not Kelly Fisher.
Her cueing is pretty spot on.
Yeah, all tight matches in the quarterfinals. Nobody
Yeah.
up 2 sets. Everybody's like won a set.
All 4 matches are 2-1. Moving about the same rate. And all the ladies started at the same time. They all had a morning match that lasted, well, they lasted quite a while. I know Christina Takacha's lasted in excess of 3 hours, close to 4.
Yeah, and they do get like a break. So they had
Yeah.
like, was it 3-4 hours? But then they're back at it again for quite some time. So it's quite the marathon.
And that's what I mean about pool wearing you out.
Look at how still that 9 ball stayed there, right on the spot.
Watch this rack, folks. It kind of didn't move.
Yeah, it just didn't move. Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, so push out. Is this a push to a jump? I mean, I don't think so. There's no value in making the jump. So nick the 1, cue ball behind the 5.
I can live with that.
How is the speed? No, I think the speed was great, but just got a little bit too thin.
Where are you going with the cue ball? Behind the 6? Head of
Tough.
the table, middle of the rail up there, or just find cover any old place.
I wouldn't be able to tell. A funny
Yes.
position. Might bank the 1 towards a 2, 3, 4 and get the cue ball behind the 6.
Behind the 6 is where she's going with it.
Oh, wow. Perfect. Beautiful. Nicely done. Good goal.
1 out of 50 is not bad.
Okay, so yeah, how do you escape here? I don't think if she goes past the side pocket, no, she can't even go in between the 6 and the 8.
She's in a tough place. This is what I.
Is she possible to put the 6 and the 5 together? Like, I mean, you obviously make a foul double hit or anything, but just push them
I
together.
don't know, but that 7 ball is so big it bothers every way to get to that 1 ball. The 7 ball comes into
No,
play.
I mean an intentional foul. Just-
yeah, no,
yeah.
I got you. But I was trying to find a way around, and
Oh.
it's just I don't see one. It's just that 7 ball is every way of 2 rails, 3 rails. The 7 ball is in the way.
Jump kick,
Jump kick.
jump kick 2 rails.
Actually,
You're gonna try and find a window, but
I was going to say right through here. You know, if you could drive the cue ball, you could go right through there, 3
I
rails.
can't even park my car.
That's right. That was a devastating safety. I mean, that's like the third. That's the 3rd or 4th one she's played. That's just been good luck getting out of that.
Yeah, yeah, that was a lock.
If Kelly goes on to win this set, that hung 8 ball is going to weigh very, very heavy.
Okay, so then she goes a little bit forward, 2 rail shape to get to the 5 ball. Oh, well, she did get very straight on the 4 and queuing over the 9, so you might have to draw into the 9 because you want to get straighter. She's going forward, maybe? Oh. Nice shot, but for a second I thought she scratched.
Well, for a second, I thought she might go past the 8.
So let's see how she plays this. Here's that shot going forward. See, cue ball jumped and then it took off, but I did find that quite scary. Oh, she was
50-yard line? No, she's okay.
And she was trying to hold the cue ball there. Then now low right. Or she could go to the left side of the 9 too. Just gotta make sure you stay on the high side. That's what she's done.
Yeah, there's something to be said for these snooker vests. Players used to wear a vest all the time. And something to be said for that. It's just looks good at the table. And we are tied up at 1. Quite the smack. There goes the 1. Yes. Shot on the 2.
No.
No.
Can you maybe push to a jump? Near
So
the short rail?
Just back it up a little bit.
Well, or push it behind the 6, for example. Like next to the 7.
She's going to give her full ball. I don't think I like that.
Can she
But what are you going to do with it?
get the cue ball? No, I think she can bring the cue ball in between the long rail and the 8. Like you play the speed to where the 2 ball would stay on the left side of the 9, like trying to cover that up, and if you hit it real good, might freeze up on the 8.
You know, it's funny. It was a very simple push, but as you look at this, where exactly do you go? And that's why I didn't like going that way. Success. That push was a lot more had a lot more to it than what it looked like.
Yeah, maybe if she had spun the ball a little bit more so she could hit it thicker, she might have gotten there, but definitely wasn't expecting the scratch. Just overall, I feel Chen is creating a bunch of opportunities. They've both been missing, but she's been at least creating the opportunities because of her safety game.
Yep, I agree with that.
Or the other way around. Kelly has been selling out a couple times on her safety game. Did she get enough of the 5 ball?
Can't tell.
How thick?
I
Still tough. I mean,
don't think so.
Oh, she is queuing. No,
Apparently she did.
it was just enough. That was really close. And she will have to play this very smooth. Very smooth.
She drags that so well.
Of course, she did get on the rail, but she can still get to the center of the table. Doesn't have to be straight. I'm a little bit surprised she's left herself so long, though.
It doesn't seem to bother. You know something? It doesn't seem to bother her or Kelly. They both have settled for long shots.
Yeah. Two one. We might go to deciding set.
We're always rooting for that. We've yet to have a shootout here on the stream table. For those of you at home, if you've never seen one of the shootouts, well, you've seen plenty of them, but not in this tournament because we haven't seen one here. Maybe on the other table, but you just watch the whole room come around the stream table. Everybody that's anybody kind of just walks right over. They make their way over as soon as they start saying shootout, shootout, shootout. They start walking pretty quick. It does draw some attention. Uh-oh, there goes the 8, and look at this 1-9 dress up.
Wow. And this is such a big rack too, because she'll get on the hill in this set if she makes a combo.
Well, like that's mattered much. Both times the ladies were on the hill, they lost the game. They came back and lost it.
Oh, 3-1 on the hill.
Well, how are our other ladies doing? Some of them are still hanging in there. Here we go. Let's find out. Let's see if I can read this off before they get them all racked. Kawahara and Ocean, 2-1. Jasmine, but Kawahara leads 3-0 in set number 4. Amit and Wei tied at 2. Lu and Takach, 2-1. Lu, but 2-1 in games. Takach in the 4th set.
Yeah, it looks like most of the matches are going towards
Something just
the
changed.
final set.
Something just changed there, and I think Kawahara and Ocean are tied at 2.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Amit and Wei are tied at 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a feeling almost all matches are going to a deciding set.
You know, that's exactly what happens when the cream rises like these have. These are the best players that started out. A lot of, they're there. That's what you're going to find at the end of these tournaments.
Wow, look at this. 3 balls on the break. Straight in on the 2. Float the 3 in. 4 is next to it. This is a huge opportunity to get this match to that deciding set.
It's funny, a lot of times, regardless of the format, you're going to find the same faces at the end of the tournament. The final 8, final 4, a lot of the same faces.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter what kind of format. If it's like races to 8-9, if it's races to 4 but multiple sets, like it really doesn't matter in general.
And another way to see that is go ahead and pull up on your Fargo apps pull up the top 100 women, and you're going to find that these ladies are in the top 20, most of them. And that's who you find in your final 16 and your final 8.
So 1 reel out, 8 in the side. Like I mentioned, the balls were just laying so well. It was a good break. She made 3 balls, but
Yeah,
it had nothing to do.
She's put it together. She's had her break working, and it worked. It worked well.
Oh, she is hesitating.
Well, because the cue ball's going to go to the left a little bit. It's a little angle she doesn't want.
Yeah, she can play with a hair off inside.
Yeah, it's a delicate shot. Maybe she doesn't want to. Maybe she wants to play into the 9. She's okay, I think. A little bit of inside, just like you called. Not a problem, she says.
There we go. 2 each. Deciding set coming up. What can you tell us about the deciding set, George?
It's very important, and if they're tied at 3, it goes to a shootout. Because you can't win without winning the set. Is that enough, Captain Obvious?
I mean, no, I was going on the shootout thing, but sure. Yeah. Well, looks like we'll go for another little break, but we will be coming back. Okay. I promise.
Tecatze now leads 3 games to 1 in that 4th set over Shashalu. Tell you, she likes to come from behind, or she just seems to come from behind. Every match I've seen so far. But this is great. 3 of the 4 sets in the semifinals are tied at 2. And if Christina wins this game and she's at the table, this one will also be tied at 2. Not only are the scores similar, the timing's about the same. A little bit of a break. Be right back. Why don't you guys take a look at your stats, go get some popcorn, grab a beer, have a glass of wine. Get me a glass of wine. Off we go.
Team leader Indonesia, please come to the tournament desk.
Okay, folks, we're back.
Boy, I see you've been hanging around me, folks.
Folks. So, deciding set. If we go 3 each, we go to a shootout. Let's see who will make it to the semifinals of the Massé WPA World 9-Ball Women's Championship.
Well,
one.
Starting off set number 5, ball on the break, a long 2 ball.
Yeah, wild 9-ball on that break, got kissed, and potential 3-9 combination. It's a tough one, but you're
Well,
not going to be able to play shape on the 3-ball after.
That's a good point. The fact that the 2 ball is just really positioned for the 3 is extremely difficult. She just might swing over, make the 2 and swing over and take a flyer at that 9 ball. But you know something that I've seen? I don't think Simine takes any flyers. She has a plan for everything and a place for it. Tries to find a place for it. She's missed the ball. I'm not sure where she was trying to go with that.
I think she was trying to get at least to the top side and hopefully get it to the bottom left corner. But she's also missed it quite a bit on the thick side because she was playing that draw. She was trying to get over. I mean, I still think I would float the 2 and then take the 3-9. At least try to have a shot to finish the game. But she has not. Is she? Oh no! She got to the other side of the 6. Yeah, it's getting tense inside here. Kelly's body language definitely showed us some frustration. She's kicking at this one reel. Oh, good hit. Does she get some cover? I don't think so. There's a shot on the 3.
Tied at 2. Sets apiece, deciding set. Long shot on the 3 ball. She makes this and comes up for position for the side on the 4, and she'll be off and running. Lays nice. Odds are in her favor.
Oh, she didn't get all the way to cut the 4 in the side. Might bank this, but quite aggressive. Could also bank this to the corner where the 6 is and bring the cue ball to the bottom.
This will be interesting how she shoots this.
Yeah, a little bit of cut.
That's 9 ball, it could go. Nope.
Oh, and oh, this is a tough shot. I don't think it. Well, it always cuts, but to a certain point, I just tell myself to not cut it no more.
You tried it too many times and you missed it.
Absolutely.
So you say, I'm not shooting this shot anymore.
Absolutely. I learned it the hard way. No, I bank probably the 4 ball to the bottom short rail and the cue ball behind the 6. Well, it must have been a hanger.
Well, which pocket do you shoot this 5 ball to? I like it shooting it to the left side. Left side.
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah.
Because that way you're not coming across the ball to a blind.
And also you still have
spot.
plenty of room on the right side to actually strike the ball instead of to hold it.
Just like that.
Yeah, nice.
There's a few players that will play that to the backside. They'll back cut that. I don't know very many of them, but there's a few that probably do.
There is probably. There is always some.
Kelly rather concerned with the ball underneath her armpit there, I guess you might say. And opening up the fifth and final set will be Kelly Fisher. I'm going to imitate somebody now. You tell me who it is. Kelly Fisher?
Kelly Fisher? I have no idea, honestly.
You're kidding me.
No.
Open.
Let's have this conversation later. Okay, so first rank goes to Kelly Fisher.
That is Jose Alberto Delgado and Maite Ropero. They're players from Spain. Maite was in this tournament. I think she hasn't. Did she make the final 16?
I don't believe so.
Don't believe she did, but maybe.
No.
No. She was pretty close to it then, because I remember she went a little deep. Delgado played pretty good. I don't think he made the final 16.
No, I
men's.
believe he lost to Piers Labudis in the winners qualification.
And then again?
And then on the loser qualification, honestly, I don't know. So rack number 2, Kelly Fisher to break him off. Makes the 6.
Nice to see a lot of the pros stick around to watch.
A little nudge off the 5.
Puts her up, takes away the jump. She's got a 2-rail kick on this. And Simi has looked pretty deadly on her 2-rail kicks. She comes real close to the spot she's wanting to hit. And so rather close to doing something positive. Look where she's put the 9 ball. And now look at the position of the cue ball in the 1. Jump shot over the 3.
Oh!
Did that give you a thrill?
Absolutely, yes. Oh, thank you.
That one
That
over the
also-
7. That was a double jump.
Oh no.
Will she go for the cue ball? Will she go for the 9 ball, or will she go
she
for
doesn't. She doesn't have to, but I don't mind it actually.
It lays pretty good for it, actually.
If she had made a 9, that would be a great shot.
I wasn't sure if she'd go for it, and she didn't. The
Well,
runouts-
she probably looked at the run out and said, well, everything is in the open, why would I?
You know, the top pros don't bother with going for those shots. They just figure, I'll just run out. Keeps you in stroke. No, you go for them, Timmy.
Okay, this is probably a key shot here. If she gets on the 4, guaranteed to have decent angle on the 5 to come up table for the 7.
Yeah, I'll probably come down just a little bit past the middle diamond with the cue ball. Well, she's gonna come all the way down and back up.
Small angle. Is she able to get past the side to play the 7 in the left side pocket, or is she going to stun follow 2 rails for the 7 in the top right?
I think top right.
Yeah, nice stun follow. Great angle on the 7, guaranteed to be on the 8. Clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle. Whoops.
One each.
You know, amazing enough, this started out with some runouts. We haven't seen a lot of them. We've had some back and forth.
April Larsen, Christina Slateva and Silviana Liu.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying the action.
Silviana Liu was in the final 16. Christina Zalteva was in the final 16. Lost to Liu Shasha. And Silviana lost to Wei Wei.
Oh, one ball hung up. Interesting. You don't want to pocket the 1 because the 2 is tough to get to. Don't think there's a 1-2 combination.
Yeah, she's going to have a nice roll up for a safety.
Yeah, I might want to
4-2.
I was going to say, or nick. Ooh. I think she's left it on.
Why'd she leave that much English? She put a lot of English on that ball, just instead of coming into it. Yeah, she's left it. She left the shot. Never expected to leave a shot there. She was trying to push the 2 ball out of the way and use the 4 ball to hide the cue ball. She wanted a little more out of that.
Yeah, is she just okay not to cue over the 4? Ooh.
Yeah, she's going to have to play it
The more you elevate, the tougher it is to aim at the ball. Good shot there. So now the 7 doesn't go to the bottom right corner, or does it? I would say it doesn't.
I think it does.
If it does, then
It's close. But
well,
I think it does.
the rack does lay really good if it does. Otherwise, some work to do.
Well, otherwise she's going to have to come down and shoot it in the opposite corner. No big deal.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, you know, the way
Yeah.
she moves the cue ball, like she's going to have a problem. I have a friend that played her. Ever heard of Mitch Ellerman?
Hmm.
Played her. She spanked him so hard. He laughed about it. He just goes, man, I couldn't believe it. I forgot if it was in exhibition or why and how they played, but
Well, she got perfect on the 7. I think she's got just okay to leave herself a small angle on the 8 to draw back. Yeah, nice small angle. Could go forward as well if she would like to, 2 rails. I probably would draw back and take whatever I can take on the 9, but if you want to get straighter on the 9, you could go forward.
I know a couple guys that would draw that all the way back to the head rail and back.
Yeah, there's a couple of those too.
Yeah. I'll name 2 pros that'll do that just for kicks, but I'll pass.
Yeah, maybe not at this moment.
Yeah.
2-1.
The all-important 3rd set. 5th set. See, I keep saying 3rd.
Oh, it's to win the 3rd set. That's correct.
Just to win. That's right. To get number 3.
Yeah.
Thanks. Nice save, Tim. Thank you, buddy. I need saving.
I'm trying, buddy.
Like that guy said, you know, he's not the sharpest crayon in the box.
Yeah, you should stay away from the YouTube comments. Oh, well.
They're so kind. Big break from Simin.
Yeah. All matches in quarterfinals are tied to play the deciding set.
Tells you how that works.
All made the 1 ball. Tough opening shot on the 2. Quite some angle. Difficult to get to the 3 ball. She might be able to go with low left and go 3 rails around to get to the center of the table. But then also the 4, I believe, doesn't go in the bottom left. So some challenges here. And especially to get on the hill.
Look how pretty she hit that.
She hit that real good. She does have angle to cross over for the 4 on the side.
Cross over 4 on the side or come back to where she's at. It should be okay. Just don't get behind the 5 ball.
Wow, she hit it perfect. She does have that angle to where she can just play topspin and bump off the rail. She doesn't have to play it firm. She gets straight on the 5. 6, 7, 8 are hangers.
What a treat it would be to see a shootout between these two.
Well, we might be here for a long time then. Because if they get into a shootout, they might make a bunch of them.
Yeah, keep in mind that after 4, that cue ball backs up a diamond. That gets a little, gets a little tasty.
And they've been playing for quite some time, so stamina does really matter in this format. Probably has to go into the short rail and out. Didn't really get straight. It was nice once in a while, get the stroke out. Probably drops in the 7. Doesn't really have to do much, and unless she really likes to go around.
No. That's all. You just got to kill it right there. Going around, you're going to probably might run into the 9 ball, and you're in big trouble.
Well, she's been moving the cue ball around quite well, so.
But that. If the 9 ball wasn't there, you might consider going around to get closer to your work. But she's about to put herself in a place where the worst she can do is a shootout. She's not in danger of losing the set without a shootout. She's at 3, and the score is 3-1.
Yeah,
now,
Chen on the hill.
The way each one of these sets went, I strongly suggest she just makes sure she makes her ball on the break and controls, doesn't try to do anything crazy. First set, number 1, Kelly it was a 3-pack, and then Simi came up with 3, and Kelly won the game to win it. After that, Simi won the first game, Kelly won 2. Simi won the next 3 games to win the set. Set number 3, Simi won 3 games to 0, and Kelly came back and won 4 games in a row to win the set. There's Roman Heibler and his wife. And then, of course, in the 4th set, Kelly wins the first game. Simi rattles off 4 games in a row. And here we find ourselves with Kelly winning the first and winning 3 games and being on the hill to take the set and the match. And some, you can see, let's see how they.
Well,
Cue ball, it's going to do it. The 1 ball saved her. The 1 ball saved her.
Well, it's a dry break, just like you said.
Saved her from scratching.
Yeah, no, that's it.
It's not ball in hand. And she's got a cut shot here. And she's going to get on the 2. Where's that 3-9? I want to see the 3. Oh, never mind. Doesn't have a chance. That's a 5 up by it. Okay.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what she does on the 4. Might have to shoot the 4 off the 9 in the side.
Pretty straight here. Pretty straight here. She's going to be a little creative for that 4 ball. Does it go by the 9? Nope.
No, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Maybe off the 9 in the side, or maybe shoot into the rail so it catches the 9 thicker and go. But everything depends on the 3 ball. And she was just about to drop down, and then the shot clock got to her.
And asked for an extension.
Oh, she must have found something. Because she left herself a big angle on the 3. She won't be able to get for that 4 off the 9.
You practice the Z shot all the time. You're right in the middle of the table there. You draw this 3 ball, 2 rails into the 9. Would you think about it?
Probably not, but
Well, the only thing can go wrong is you'd follow the 9 in.
she maybe. Oh, 3 seconds. How did she make that? 3 seconds on the clock. Wasn't even down on the shot, and then
She moves fast.
quick fire.
That's right. There you go. It's on the back of her shirt.
I don't mind nicking the 4, and if you can get just on the other side of the 5, you take away the 1 rail kick. Oh, she really left it hanging. If Siming kicks at this, the 4 is dead. Like it's guaranteed to go. Can choose 1 rail, 2 rails.
This is a high percentage kick.
Yeah, Kelly was trying to get to the top side of the 5, but caught the 9 ball as well.
Very high percentage kick. In fact, if she goes 2 rails at it and kicks it in, the cue ball is going to go right into the 5. Just like
and
that.
look at how she
Just
got on
like
the
that,
5. Yeah. 5 balls left.
The 8 ball's big.
Yeah, unless she plays with draw in between the 7 and the 8.
That was pretty tricky to go rail first there. That almost hung up.
Well, and she did get far on the 7 ball. Yeah, but the pressure might be there now.
Yeah.
Would like to stay close to my work in these kind of situations.
I think I like what you said was to draw the ball back for that. But she did a great job. It worked.
Well, 7 goes in. Now is she on the 8?
Perfect, 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 perfect. Nice angle to come up for this 9 ball. Get nice and close to your work. Give yourself position for an unmissable 9. Otherwise,
Yeah, 2 rails. Looks to be straight on the 9. This is it. This is to get Siming Chen to the semifinal.
into the semifinals for Simi Chen. This 9 ball. Down it goes. Simi Chen moves on to the semifinals, shakes the referee's hand. Kelly Fisher to settle for 79.98. What a match. In groups of 3 for the most part. Actually, wow, if you were to look at these numbers, there's so many 3-packs as far as, 3 games in a row and 2 4 games in a row. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. We'll be back tomorrow with a lot of action. We'll have the ladies semifinals.